Hello, Jody. Daniel, how you doing? Ed here. I got the fence up. Rather than do the living room right now, because I don't know if you'll want to or not want to down the road. Simple enough, though, to switch things around. But I used all the sections, closing off the dining room and kitchen. But again, they can be moved around the house and reconfigured any way you want. Here it is, coming in from the living room. You have a doggy door on the bottom. I tend not to use them, but if you do, there's a little thumb screw right here. You undo that screw a little bit, and then you can just flip that out. Same thing with the bottom one, and then the door just opens out this way. Closing it, throw over the latch, screw in the thumb screw, and that's it. Now for you to get in and out, all you have to do is pull this pin out. Gate opens, gate opens. You can even roll through here with a wheelchair. Now, if you ever get tired of it, it's just on the wall with 3 command hooks. Hey, you can just pick that up and take the whole thing off. Those hooks, you just push up, the whole front comes off, and then you just pull the tape out from behind it, and it detaches from a wall with no damage. This side over here, I didn't need command hooks. I was able to use your cabinet. We just slide that over. So we close. And we meet them. I'm going to put the phone down for just a second. Drop in the pin when the 2 sections meet. And you'll notice I have it angled, sort of a V there. That way he can't just push directly into it like that. All right, little leverage action on that. And again, it's just slid in behind the cabinet. That's holding it in place. Simple, simple. In the kitchen, locking that off, I again used 3 command hooks to hold that piece against the wall. And again, slid the one piece behind the cabinet like that. Nicey nice. When you want to go in and out of the kitchen, just pull that center pin out. Pull it back, pull it back, and again, you've got full access. Now, I know you usually put your garbage can right there. You can still do that. Let me put the phone down again and I'll put that in place. Or I don't know if you'll want to find a new place for that garbage can. If you put the garbage can back where it was, what I do then is fold the gate out that way. And again, when we want to attach, we bring the one section in, we bring the other section over, and we drop in the pin. Phone down. And there you have it. Again, to let myself out, the pin comes out, move that over, and I can just walk right by it. Or I can shift it back out of the way. And that's all there is to it. One thing I noticed is the tip on the end of these pins have a tendency to fall out. So if that happens, just put a spot of glue on there and then shove it back in. And I think that about covers it. I will tell you that with my old hands, putting the hinges on that door with the little tiny screws, that was an adventure. I also forgot to bring my good screwdriver, so I had to use my Leatherman, but it all worked. Everything nice and nice. So I'm going to bring Gus into the dining room, and that's where he'll hopefully be when you get home. Again, if anything gets moved around, you can always put more command hooks on over there. You could put another command hook in there. I just didn't find it necessary. And the same up in that area over there as well. So you have plenty of extra command hooks. I'll leave them on the table. Either you can probably return the one box. I always like to have some command hooks around my house to hanging things. And you're all set. You've got a couple of rods here. Therefore, in case you connect all 8 sections and make a pen out of it. All right, I'll leave them right on the table. And I see I have 2 extra of these little black nibs. They go underneath, one on each side of each panel. I may have forgotten to put them on one of the panels. I'll check. So if they're not there, I found the place where they belonged. And if they are there, you've got spares. All right. Any questions, give me a call and I'd be happy to help you out. By the way, Gus was a wonderful boy today. Took him up the block. He peed, he pooped. Putting the harness on him was interesting. That's got to be one of the most difficult harnesses to figure out that I've ever encountered. I'm sure I have it wrong, but it worked. All right, you might want to take a look at that and see if you can arrange it a little nicer for him. But other than that, all good. Bye-bye.